Today is the 8th of July, and what I thought I'd do is to talk about defoliation of Japanese maples. Let's start with how the maple look. Now, in the defoliation process, what we're going to do is to cut these off. You cannot pluck these because what happens is there's a bud that's hidden underneath here that could be damaged. So what we want to do is to actually cut every one of these. Just like that. And you don't leave any of the foliage. Now, this is my normal tool, but they also make a specialty tool for defoliation only. This one here. So I'll go ahead, this is a good warm-up. It's a smaller one. And so let's get started on this. Everything has to be removed. You don't leave a single leaf. What happens is sometimes when you leave one or two leaves, all the energy will go there and it will not flush out with the rest. So it's just a slow and long process. When you do defoliation, it's complete. No leaf should be left. Naked. Okay, so here's one right there. We're just going to sit on this for a month to 6 weeks, and it should come back with all new leaves. This one's going to require both defoliation and some restyling. This is going to take me a long while. Once you start defoliating, you realize that, these plants have a lot of foliage. And really, there's not a shortcut. You got to do this one at a time, clean cuts, and leave a little bit of that. Took over 30 minutes, and I tend to be a fast worker, but this is just a very slow, tedious process. On the average, my students will take about 2 hours for one of these to be done. This is a good time to evaluate your trees because it no longer has the foliage. On this one here, we got a good base. The taper is pretty good. There's a little bit abrupt change here, but that should improve with age. And the location of the branches are doing pretty good. I noticed that right here, I was not too crazy about the transition. So I think what I'm going to do is to do that. That has a better flow. But other than that, I'm evaluating this tree as being good. You should start with a healthy plant. Okay, now, these were healthy. Granted, they weren't looking great because of the leaf damage, but the tree itself was in good health. But now that we've done this, it should come back with fresh leaves, all fresh, fairly uniform in size, and hopefully smaller. And that's the goal of the defoliation. And also it helps with the ramification too. So this is a technique that we use to, in quotes, the finished look.